Hi there, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 29th of June. You could find yourself starting to have itchy feet this week with the sense that some kind of change, whatever it is, whether it's to do with your domestic routines, your work, the type of places you like to visit, or even the people you hang out with, if there are some alterations in these areas, it can give you a greater sense of rejuvenation and feeling alive. This can be particularly so if you're someone who's quite welded to routines, which is possible with Scorpio people because your sign has a quality of fixedness. That means you tend to stick at things for the long term. But what often happens with Scorpio people is that you can do this over many years and then go through some quite substantial changes all at once, which can be quite scary but also scintillating at the same time. It doesn't have to be quite as dramatic this week, but I do feel it would do you good to try to rejuvenate your existence in some kind of way. This could see you on the move. It may even see you looking at different ways to earn a living. If someone offers you the chance to train or to go on some kind of conference or to perhaps consider higher education, don't dismiss it, even if at first it doesn't seem like it's something that would necessarily appeal to you. But in whichever situation you find yourself in, try to do things in a more varied pattern. You can find it will just be really quite interesting. But this is also a week when Venus and Jupiter, right at the top of your scope, combine in the most wonderful of ways. There could be someone that you're about to encounter who really has your best interest at heart. This person can be very encouraging or nurturing. They can be a mentor to you, or it can be you who just finds that your natural skills can just come out in a more elegant fashion if you don't try too hard. And the trying too hard bit can occur on Thursday this week when there is a full moon, which could see you almost try to be too persuasive in terms of getting across your ideas or trying to get people on side. Instead of which, relax a little bit, introduce a bit more of your natural personality, because with Venus and Jupiter combining, charm can be your middle name, and no little amount of diplomacy either. There's also a fantastic angle back across the heavens to Uranus, suggesting that a potential for something to come along which is different, providing you don't turn it down because it does seem to be outside your normal experiences, can actually provide some kind of thrilling development. And it could be linked to overseas, the internet, or someone who is just very, very different to you. Now, Mercury is also in much better form this week, having shrugged off the rather enervating link of Neptune last week. Ironically, Neptune forges a great link with both the Sun and Mars this week, suggesting that compassion can also be very important in terms of how you receive the information that you get from other people about their histories, their backgrounds. So don't be too judgmental if someone is different. But Mercury is in quite a logical location in terms of finances, long-term business planning, and that's forging a great link with Uranus and also Jupiter and Venus too in the second half of this week. So I do feel that there could be a slice of fortune in the latter part of this week. It's just you being ready to seize the opportunity by not being too hidebound and only wanting to do what you already know. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.